We are normal, decent, sensible, reasonable, logical people. That's why we're here to say 10 years of war in Afghanistan has not brought peace, not brought justice, not brought hope. It's brought corruption, it's brought lies, it's brought huge profits for military companies, and it's damaged our civil liberties through successive pieces of anti-terror legislation. An hour ago, I went back to my borough briefly because I wanted to attend and support an organisation that's doing its best to support and help homeless young people in London. Young people, no flat, no home, no hostel, no job, no benefit, no fees, no college. So what do? They turn to drugs, they turn to hopelessness, they turn to misery, they sleep on the streets of this capital city. The mayor might want to clear them off the streets to make the city fit for the Olympics, but the reality is that the homeless people, the hospitals that can't cope, the schools that are overcrowded, young people that are in flats growing up in such overcrowded conditions they don't achieve in school, all those that are losing their jobs in the civil service, losing their pensions in the civil service. That is a result of an economic strategy of the crazy house, which is to cut rather than invest, destroy rather than build. Yet, this country still thinks it can spend 25–30 billion pounds a year on arms, can buy a new generation of weapons of mass destruction, otherwise known as nuclear arms, to threaten the rest of the world, and continue the occupation of Afghanistan, continue keeping some troops in Iraq, continue bombing Libya, and continue building an armed service that has, in their terms, global reach. When you attend the anti-cuts demonstrations, make the point! Do we want homes and hospitals and schools, or bombs and destruction and prisoners and the loss of life? We know what we want. It's important to get that message across as loud and clear as we possibly can. Please make sure you do so. George made the point.
You can keep all these DVDs.
He made it very well. Who makes money out of wars? The Afghan war has cost billions. It's cost the lives of hundreds of British soldiers, thousands of American soldiers, tens of thousands of Afghan civilians, and it's brought in its wake poverty, corruption, and drug dealing. It hasn't